Hello, students of 10th class. This is Shruti. Today I'll discuss with you your chapter first of history. Your chapter is the rise of nationalism in Europe. This is part 1 video. You have to watch this video very carefully. Let's start. Your first question will be here. What is nationalism? Nationalism is the desire of a group of people who share the same race, culture and languages to form an independent country is called nationalism. Alright? On the other hand, you can say nationalism is a feeling of love or pride for your own country. Alright? That means if you are nationalist person, alright, then you will call your country nation. Alright? You will call your country as a nation. There is a painting on your screen. You are looking this painting. It's a very great painting. This painting prepared by Frederick Sorio in 1848. He prepared a series of 4 prints visualizing his dream of world made up of democratic and social republics. Alright? The first print shows the people of Europe and America marching in a long train and offering to a Statue of Liberty as they pass it. The torch of enlightenment was carried by a female figure in one hand. Alright? In paintings, utopian vision, the people of the world are grouped as distinct nations identified through their flags and national customs. Alright? During the 19th century, nationalism emerged as a force which brought huge changes in the political and mental world of the Europe. The end result of these changes was the emergence of the nation states. Now we will talk about the revolution, the French Revolution. Alright, now your topic is the French Revolution and the idea of the nation. In 1789, nationalism came with French Revolution. The political and constitutional changes led to transfer of sovereignty from the monarchy to a body of French citizens. Various measures and practices were introduced, such as the idea of the fatherland and citizens. Alright? Fatherland you will call la patrie and citizens les citoyens. Alright? A new French flag was the tricolor was chosen to replace the former royal standard flag. Alright? Now second point will be here, democracy destroyed in France by the Napoleon and Civil Code of 1804, known as Napoleonic Code, did away with all privilege based on birth, established equality before the law, and secured the right to property. Alright, now the new topic is the making of nationalism in Europe. Alright, here you will find Germany, Italy and Switzerland were divided into kingdoms, duchies and cantons, whose ruler had their autonomous territories. Alright, now you will study about the aristocracy and the new middle class. Now the question is, what is aristocracy? The aristocracy was the dominant class on the continent politically and socially, both. The majority of the population was made up of the peasantry. Industrializations began in the England in the second half of the 18th century. New social group came into being a working class population and middle class made up of industrialists, businessmen, professionals. Now we will read about Liberalism. What did liberal nationalism stand for? The term of liberalism derives from Latin roots liber, meaning is free. What is free? That's mean peoples are free to do their work. Alright? The right to vote and get elected was granted exclusively to property owning men. Men without property and all women were excluded from political right. Alright? In 1834, a custom union or Zollverein was formed at the initiative of Prussia and joined by the most of the German state. The union abolished tariff barriers and reduced the number of currencies from over 30 to 2. Railway also developed in the country and also allowed to move around. Now we will talk about conservatism. A new conservatism after 1815. In 1815, European governments were driven by a spirit of conservatism. Conservatives believed in monarchy, the church, social hierarchies, property, and that the families should be preserved. Actually, there was a modern army, an efficient bureaucracy, a dynamic economy. The abolitions of feudalism and serfdom could strengthen the autocratic monarchies of Europe. In 1815, representatives of European powers, Britain, Russia, Prussia, and Austria, met in Vienna to draw up a settlement for Europe. Alright? The Bourbon dynasty was restored to power and France lost the territories it had annexed under Napoleon. Alright? Now let's talk about the revolutionaries. Alright? In 1815, secret societies were formed in many European states to train revolutionaries and spread their ideas also. Revolutionaries opposed the monarchical form, right for liberty and freedom. Alright? The Italian revolutionaries, Giuseppe Mazzini, born in 1807. Alright? You can see here 1807 Giuseppe Mazzini. It's a very important point. Founded two more underground societies. First one is Young Italy and second one is Young Europe. Alright? He found Young Europe whose members were like-minded young men from Poland, France, Italy and the German states also. Now next topic is the age of revolutions 1830 to 1848. I'll discuss in the next video. Okay then, stay home, stay safe, take care.